I'm Masaru Yamada from Kyushu University. In particular, I'm engaged in the practical research using the LA platform. For example, the Dr. Shibata and Dr. Ogata developed a tool. I are using this tool to apply the high school education. Yeah, today, I will introduce our preliminary small step research that use the LA tools used in high school science education. Okay. Yeah, this is the overview of the evidence-based instruction design cycle for high school education. Using LA platform center on this tool drives this cycle. In instructional design phase, we consider not only for the element of the instruction, but also evaluation design based on the LA in learning analytics, and a teacher conducts the instruction using LA platform. In the next phase, we analyze the data collected in class and consider the effects and problems of this class. The result based on the LA and previous research feedback to teachers and build evidence-based instruction model for next class, next term, next year, and so on. This is one of the desirable research outcomes that we want to build as a result of this research project. We try to build this matrix based on the data collected in the class using LA platform that Dr. Ogata and Dr. Shimada developed. That this matrix seems to be useful for even novice teachers to design their interaction with LA platform. This is one of the research goals that I engage in. In order to accomplish this goal, we studied practical LA research for high school in small steps. Today, I present the case of the collaborative learning science class. Collaborative problem-solving class is one of the popular instruction styles over the world, along the sensation of the active learning 21st century skills. CPS consists of the two domains. One is social domain that enhance the collaboration coherence, and the cognitive domain that information processing in the individual and collaborative learning situation. We set one research question and try to find the research findings from LA approach in order to store the evidence for instruction design with LA platform. This is the methodology pages. Participants are 25 students, high school students in a science class. This is the procedure. The students were asked to answer the pre-questionnaire and pre-test for 10 minutes, and next the teacher started this lesson for 25 minutes. Lastly, the students were asked to answer the post-questionnaire and post-test for 15 minutes. This is the theme of this class. Students discuss the generic diseases of the cat using biology knowledges. In particular, they ask to identify the reason for Scottish field cat special ears and finding the meaning, the associated generic disease, and so on. This is the flow of the instruction. Teacher first introduce the theme, topics of this problem, and a student learn the textbook using book role individually. Teacher formed several groups for discussion and asked the student to discuss the 3 questions. After the discussion, students were asked to submit their answer and solution on Moodle. Therefore, group member made a presentation in front of the class members, and the teacher wrapped up the class. This is procedure. We collected 3 types of data. One is the test, secondly is the questionnaire, last one is learning logs. And in questionnaire, our team employed the CPS awareness questionnaire and kind of the validity, the higher reliability validity data is very useful. This is the result pages. We found simply the performance was significantly improved after this course. And about the CPS awareness, we found only the significant difference in the social skills, participation sense, and aware and perspective takings. About the correlation analysis, we found one little bit very weak, significant positive correlation between test score and ad marker. As for the questionnaire, we found negative correlations between logs and the psychological elements, such as awareness of the learning, knowledge buildings, and perspective takings, and so on. We research member and the teacher who taught this topic discussed the reason of these results. It seems that students tended to focus on the acquired biological and the ethic knowledge using a marker. In discussion, they tended to fail to connect knowledge and the discussion topics. We recognize the necessity of learning strategy patterns for individual and collaborative learning using book role. Yes, almost all of the students said that the complex knowledge level for genetic disease is so very difficult for them to discuss this topic. And we rebuilt this instruction through the discussion with the teachers. We decided to use more marker function of the book role. And for example, meaningful use of the marker function in both in and out of the class. For example, teacher asked students to use the marker before the class in order to enhance readiness for this class. Yeah, for example, we asked them to use marker for unknown parts or the focus on the learning object. And in the class, we asked them to share the unknown parts with group members. It would be a trigger to teach them each others. After that, we teachers ask them to delete the marker when the student comprehend. And our team applied this modified instruction design to next class. Yeah, surely we found improvement, this part and this part, improvement. But we found more new problems again. So we have started to discuss this point based on the LA result. Yeah, this part. Our research project just started. We continue to small step practice research and contribute to store the evidence for the effective and non-effective instruction nerve design with the platform. Yeah, just we studied. We now next year we add this high school. About 80 students will be engaged in this research project, and we start to collect their data for 3 years. We hope to get a very deep and meaningful data for mathematics and English class. Yeah, thank you very much.